Alamo Steakhouse and Saloon. Whatever the occasion, it's an environment for an evening of dining, conversation, and cocktails. Whatever your needs, our staff is ready. Alamo Steakhouse and Saloon, located at the Cross County Mall, Mattoon.
The Charleston House proudly supports Newswatch. Now welcoming guests on Charleston's historic 6th Street, the Charleston House Bed and Breakfast Inn offers refined accommodations in a beautifully restored bed and breakfast. For booking information, visit craigcollection.com or call the number on screen.
TCI Realty, Charleston area's real estate connection, commercial, land and farm, and residential real estate. Experienced realtors with an up-to-date website at tcirealty.net. TCI Realty supports the students of WEIU Newswatch.
Thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of Newswatch. I'm Matt Williamson. Here's what's topping the news at this hour. 80 years after he was killed in World War II, a Central Illinois soldier is coming home. This week, the Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency announced they had identified the remains of Army Staff Sergeant Paul Gregg of Arthur. Authorities say Staff Sergeant Gregg was reported missing in action in Luxembourg during the Battle of the Bulge in 1944, and Army officials presumed him dead in 1945. Researchers exhumed remains of an unknown American soldier from a cemetery in Belgium in 2024 and used dental records and other techniques, including DNA analysis, to identify them as Staff Sergeant Gregg last year. Officials say he will be buried in Arcola later. In tonight's Crime Watch, a late-night incident near a popular Effingham County beach leads to an ongoing investigation. The Effingham County Sheriff's Office says deputies arrested 22-year-old Sullivan J. Churn of Sigel after a deputy found him in a vehicle with a female juvenile near Lake Sarah Beach early Wednesday morning. Now, following an investigation, Churn was charged with aggravated criminal sexual abuse and sexual exploitation of a child. Officials say Churn will remain in custody, where authorities say additional charges are expected. A Coles County pastor arrested on a child pornography charge pleads not guilty. Mattoon police say 51-year-old Douglas Overmeyer was taken into custody last month on charges of possessing and sharing an explicit image involving a minor. Court records show the alleged crime happened late last May. Overmeyer had been listed as pastor of Zion Hill United Methodist Church in Mattoon. Records show he entered the not guilty plea during a hearing yesterday, during which he was also denied pretrial release. New changes may be coming to Illinois' criminal justice reform law. Lawmakers passed the SAFE-T Act in 2021, eliminating cash bail and allowing judges to decide whether to hold people charged with crimes in jail before trial. Critics say the law doesn't give judges enough discretion over when to hold people. Now, Capitol News Illinois reports Democratic House Speaker Chris Welch and Governor J.B. Pritzker say they're open to narrow changes in the law, although they haven't specified what those changes are. Republican leaders have called for bigger changes, such as making all felonies eligible for detention and not allowing people on home confinement free movement. Incoming University of Illinois students will be paying a little more this fall. The University of Illinois System Board of Trustees approved a 2% tuition increase for Illinois resident freshmen at their meeting this week. Officials say the increase helps balance inflation and rising operating costs while keeping higher education affordable. Tuition rates for non-resident, graduate, professional, and online programs will also see varying increases at the campuses in Champaign-Urbana, Chicago, and Springfield. University leaders say most students will still receive financial aid, and tuition for new students remain locked in for 4 years. Film productions brought big economic impact to Champaign County and nearby areas in 2025. New data from the group Film Champaign-Urbana shows productions in Champaign, Ford, and Piatt counties produced more than $12 million in statewide business sales. Champaign County saw nearly $4 million in local spending and over $1.6 million paid to local workers, supporting jobs in hospitality, logistics, food service, and retail. Officials say new Illinois film tax credits approved in December are expected to bring even more productions this year. We'll leave you tonight with a Skywatch forecast.